It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. Happy Friday, everybody. And if you don't know who I am, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Today's no different. Today, we're back to talk about Mary Cosby facing charges because she's being accused of, well, we'll get into it. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so it appears that Mary Cosby and her son, Robert Cosby Jr., are facing criminal charges in Utah. I feel like this just keeps happening. With all of our housewives, there's one charge after another charge after another. What the hell is going on in the housewives world? It's almost like it's becoming a credential to be some sort of person of interest, of criminal interest, or in court. I don't know what to call it, but it just seems like everyone is going through some sort of shit. That's what it seems like. I mean, we saw Dorit with her finances, and that was all a big thing. It wasn't criminal, but that was a huge thing. Erica Girardi, obviously, Jen Shah, Teresa Giudice. It's one after another, and now Mary Cosby. This is what's being said. Obviously, we're all waiting for the season 2 trailer, and that should be dropping anytime now. We're assuming that it's going to be next week, and I'm sure it's going to be one hell of a trailer, obviously, because we know that the main focus of this season is going to be around Jen Shah and her being arrested with the 2 indictments, right? Okay, well, now we know that this was not filmed. This whole Mary Cosby situation was not filmed, but they will start to resume filming in, I believe, October. So they're going to try their best to catch Jen Shah going to court. That's what we're hearing. Now, as for Mary Cosby, what's going on is she's being accused of unlawfully providing shelter to a minor / runaway and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Now, in court documents, it shows that both Mary and her son are facing Class B misdemeanors. What does that mean? Well, a felony, usually you go to prison for a year or more, but for this means a year or less, or 364 days or less. But we don't actually know what's happened, what's going on, and we need to kind of get more information. Right now, all we're seeing is the court documents, but hold on, wait, there's more. The stories were further explained in a series of posts by Boredom by Bravo. So shout out to you, Boredom by Bravo. And this is what's being said. In the first story, it was revealed in part that unlawfully providing a shelter to a runaway happens when someone harbors a minor without that minor's parents' consent. And while also knowing that the parent has not given consent for the child, the minor, to be away from home. However, there are also a number of other scenarios in which law enforcement might be involved. This is what they are. The Utah Criminal Code considers it a criminal act for someone to knowingly encourage a child to commit an act that would be a criminal offense for an adult under the state or federal law or even local ordinance. It's also not necessary for the child to actually be found delinquent, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor in the state of Utah is considered a Class B misdemeanor. Now, according to the documents, this whole situation happened on April 8th of this year, and they will be going to court to figure out what the situation looks like for them. Will they be charged criminally? We don't know, but apparently from what their rep is saying, this is all a misunderstanding and that it will be cleared up. However, we also know that Jen Shah is maintaining her innocence, and she's saying she had nothing to do with the fraud ring. However, the Southern District of New York has over a 90-something% conviction rate, even though she's still saying, I had no part in this, I'm innocent. I don't know why they're coming after me for these 2, indictments. That it doesn't make sense. Well, Mary Cosby and her rep, they're saying the same thing. This is a misunderstanding, and we will be clearing it up. It was also a rep for Bravo that also issued a statement for Mary on her behalf to E! News, and they said, Mary is saddened that she was dragged into another family's domestic situation. The rep said this on August 5th, but they also said that she's confident that this will all be cleared up very soon. Well, not until you go to court. Speaking of which, Mary Cosby and her son, Robert Cosby Jr., are due in court on August 12th at 10 a.m. So that's going to be very telling as to what happens. Hopefully it does get resolved and there wasn't actually any foul play on their part. You never want to see somebody go to jail for something that they didn't do. But as of right now, we don't know how much involvement they had. So really, there's a ton of question marks hanging over our heads. Now, of course, we know that this news came months after Jen Shah's arrest for her 2 counts of fraud after she was indicted. And one was for an alleged telemarketing scheme, and the other one was for money laundering, allegedly. So we don't actually know what's going to happen to her yet. What we do know is she will be going to court in October, but she's already said, I will be going to BravoCon, almost like it's her one last hurrah. And if you guys are thinking that Jen Shah will be arrested and brought in, and she will have her prison sentence, if she even gets a prison sentence or her sentencing. If you think that's going to happen in October, it's not. So what would happen is they would either find her guilty or not guilty, or even continue to prolong this court process. And then after, from what Ronald Richards says, it will take about, I believe he said 90 to 120 days in order to actually sentence Jen Shah, which would give her enough time if they pick up filming for season 3 to, if you think about 90 to 120 days, 30, 60, 90, 120, that's 4 months after October, plus the month of October. That gives them 5 months to film season 3, which means Jen Shah will have the first 3 seasons under her belt. Now, if she does actually go to prison, obviously she won't be filming. And I have a feeling it's not going to be a Teresa Giudice situation where Bravo and the producers are like, hold on, wait, we're going to put filming on halt. We're going to wait for this person to get out of prison. If she were in fact to go to prison, we're going to wait for her to get out of prison and then we'll resume filming. I don't think that's going to be the case for Jen Shah. You know, again, you would hope that these people, because we love watching them on the shows, you would hope when they're maintaining their innocence that they're actually innocent, because you want to think better of these people. But then at the end of the day, it's just terrifying because, like we've heard from many legal commentators here on YouTube, the Southern District of New York does not play around, and they wouldn't be investigating you if they didn't think that they had something. That's what we're hearing. Now, we'll have to wait to see what happens in court. But as of right now, I just want to hear your thoughts on Mary Cosby and her son, Robert Cosby Jr. Do you, or are you surprised that they're getting hit with these criminal charges? What do you think is actually going to happen on August 12th? And how do you feel about the new season coming out? Guys, I can't wait for the trailer. Until then, happy Friday, everybody. We have many more videos to come today. If you haven't already, you know what to do. And on your way out, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.